It's Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life. Today is Thursday and I'm heading out. Got some changes for today. First I want to say my earlobe is itchy. I put an earring in. God forbid. First I want to say thank you for subscribing to all of my recent new subscribers. I appreciate it, and I hope you come and visit often. This doesn't seem like the right angle. Second, I got my hair cut last night around 5 o'clock. I had an appointment, and she's asked how I liked it last time she cut it, and I said, I think I wish that you had cut it a little shorter. And then I said, because I keep my hair all one length, short, and then I have her taper it from the center here down very steeply, a very steep and cut. And then I said, what would happen to my hair if you did it a wider one? She said, well, you would just lose all the hair on the side here. I'm like, all right, let's do it, because I was looking for something different. Anybody? I could have gone. So anyway, it's short. It's all one length except for the tapering that she does. Go. Yeah, lady. I like your car though. All right, I can go now. So I don't know how well you can see it in this dark interior, but this is the new me for now, and I like it. It took 2 seconds to blow dry. I just dry my hair with a round brush every day, and it took nothing. You know, comb it out, spray it, and you're done. And it'll pretty much look like this all day long. So, today, for the first time, I have chosen to skip Weight Watchers weigh-in altogether. I gained a little bit. I weighed myself at home, and just before I got in the shower, and that's the weight that I'm going to put in my Weight Watchers app. I haven't done that yet today, and I still have to add breakfast. I had a banana, most of a banana cream premier protein shake, about half a cup of coffee, and a few swallows of water to get my pills down. Because I ate at the very last minute. I just wasn't hungry. I got up a little late, and it takes me a long time to get hungry, and I got to spend like an extra hour at home because I decided not to go to Weight Watchers. But still, I still wasn't hungry till, right away. And I'm gonna have a salad and some rotisserie chicken for lunch pretty much not too long after I get home and get all my groceries in, which is where I'm going now. Even though I'm not going to Weight Watchers, I'm still going to Walmart, because I pick up my groceries there every other Thursday. So just as I was getting in the car, they texted me and said that my pickup is ready, and you hit check-in, and it said, okay, we'll see you when you get here in 21 minutes. So I always knew I was about a 20-minute drive, and a little map comes up and it shows you where you're at, where they're at, yellow. And so got a 21-minute drive here approximately, raining, all cloudy, overcast, and muggy. This is the most humid October I have ever had. Everything is still green. The leaves have changed as far as the shade of green. They're slowly lightening to turn into a brown before they fall dead to the ground. So I completely missed my beautiful birthday autumn colors. Thank you very much. My earlobe's itchy. I have such a problem with this ear piercing that I got when I was 16. I had them pierced when I was 10, and we let them close like 2 months later because my mother couldn't handle me complaining about the pain. And it was like, as soon as she touched me, I would wince, oh, and she was scared, so she's like, we're closing them. And then when I was 16, I got them done again, and they've been done ever since. But this one isn't done right. It's wonky, and it bothers me. It's like they they didn't make the hole straight. It doesn't go straight back. It goes somewhere because we get the earring in the front hole, but you can't find a back hole. So it's very aggravating, and I think, like, how could I get that fixed? Could I go and have someone do it again? Go in the hole that's there, but come straight out the back. I don't know. Anyway, enough about my ears and my hair. My nails are doing nothing. They're just breaking apart because I wore nail polish week after week for a while, and that kills my nails. Then it takes a long time. They keep breaking, so I try to keep them trimmed, and I have to wait until all that damage grows out, and then they grow nice and long and healthy and thick, and then I put polish on them because they're pretty, and then they start to go downward again. So I don't know. It is what it is. All right, so I have to tell you something and show you something. 2 weeks ago, I got a whole chicken to roast from Walmart, and I made it a few days after I bought it, and it turned out beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Here's a picture of it. So beautiful color, nice crispy skin, which I didn't eat the skin. And all I wanted to do was tear it apart and just eat the meat, you know. And I pretty much just ate the breast. But I cut it down the middle to peel the skin away to get to the breast meat. I don't remember how I was eating it that day. Probably just with a baked sweet potato, which is what I'm doing tonight. But there's no breast meat. I'm like, where's the breast meat? And there's this weird bone. And I'm looking at it like, what kind of chicken did they sell me? And then I look at it again with different eyes. Go ahead and look at this chicken again with different eyes. Okay. Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? I roasted the dang chicken upside down. L to the O to the L. I was almost doubled over with laughter. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. You gotta try and figure out how to get these wipers to go a little faster. That's too fast. Oh, good Lord. That's the rear ones. I've had this car for just over a month. I need the front wipers. Oh, okay. Here we go. A person could have an accident trying to figure out how to do this. So anyway, back to the upside down chicken. Beautifully looking roasted chicken. I grabbed some instruments and flipped it over, and there they were. Totally flat, completely white breasts. The skin was all soggy, and it was delicious, obviously. Just, you know, peeled all the skin away and took the breast meat out. Hysterical, ridiculous, but a beautiful picture. I wonder how many of you noticed that it was upside down the first time you looked at the picture. I sure didn't, because when I took that picture, I sent it to my daughter, I sent it to my mother. I'm like, look what I made for dinner, and they're like, nobody noticed. They just saw a beautifully roasted chicken with that weird nubby bone thingy on the end. What is that, their tail? Green light, my turn. I don't know. I can't believe I did that. So today, after I pick up my groceries, I'm going next door to Sam's Club to run inside really quick for a rotisserie chicken. It'll even be cheaper. They're less than $5, and they're big. They're not like the little ones you get like at Wise or the Giant supermarket store. No, these are bigger, and they're like $4.99 or $4.95. Totally worth it. Already cooked right side up, just for you. And I want to get some Premier Protein in the caramel. If they're out of caramel, I'm not going to get any, because it's such a big box for like, what, about almost $17, I think. I don't want that much chocolate or vanilla in the house or anything. And I've never had the cookies and cream, though I would love to try it. If I could find a 4-pack of cookies and cream, I would get it. But everybody says it's delish. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to drag it all in the house and set things up and do a haul. And that'll be a separate video because I'll probably talk all the way there since it's the only talking that I'm probably going to do today. Weight, that's where we were at. It was 2292, 229.2. That's how I told myself to remember it as I was getting in the shower. 2292, 2292, because I was in the bathroom. I couldn't write it down. 229.2 pounds. So that's up from last week. What is last week's? I don't know. I will, I'll put it down here when I look it up. But I lost like 1.6 pounds last week. Clearly I gained that and more. But I've just been eating. And what's scary is that I've been eating a lot of good meals too. Like staying on plan most of my meals. And but I've been like, yesterday I brought home Burger King. And the day before, Dairy Queen. I've gone to Dairy Queen several times this month. It's like I'm making up for all the times I didn't go this summer because I was good on Weight Watchers. And here I am making up for it. I've been to Burger King probably 4 times in the last month. We're talking last month too, because remember, I gained last month, but I lost it all. So at the end of the month, I was right back where I started from. So that was like a total waste of a month for me. And it's not looking like October is going to be any better because my birthday's in a few days. And we've already discussed what I'm planning to eat on my birthday. But you know, a birthday celebration lasts longer than just one meal. Like those cookies I have in the freezer that I'm planning to bake for my birthday. Chocolate chunk cookies. And the biscuits I'll be making, which I put in the recipe builder like at Easter time, and because that's when I joined, and they came up to 7 points each, and that's before you add the butter. I don't even think that includes the butter, the melted butter that I brushed on them after I took them out of the oven. I don't think I included that. I don't know. But I'll probably be good for 4 of those that day. Not all in one meal, but throughout the day. I'm making a double batch. I almost went into the Weight Watchers lane out of habit. Hi Kia, there's my Kia's home. I'm glad I remembered to tell you about the chicken because I've been wanting to tell you about that for the last few vlogs that I did. I did a little vlog on Monday and I never got around to getting it out until this morning, and it's all talk and no food. I think I mentioned one meal toward the end, and that wasn't a bad meal point wise. It was pizza that I made with a 2-ingredient dough. It was actually leftovers from the night before, from Sunday night, because The Walking Dead came on and I wanted to have something special. So I made pizza instead of getting Pizza Hut, which is so much more in points. I opted to make my own at home, and it was good, and it was enough for 2 meals. I was home alone, so I got dinner and lunch out of it. And then I stopped at Dairy Queen that day, Sunday, after church and all, and I picked up a small blizzard. I like the chocolate extreme blizzards, and I just got a small, and it took me 2 days to eat it, Sunday and Monday. My daughter doesn't understand that because she can get a large and eat it in one sitting, and a large would last me. I've gotten larges before, but they last me like maybe 4 days. I don't know. I may have only gotten a large once, and I think it was just to show Chrissy how long it would take me to actually eat it. And a medium would easily be 3 days. But anyway, that's what I had Sunday night with The Walking Dead premiere. Any Walking Dead fans out there, let me know below. I love the show. In the vlog that I put out this morning, I think it's Monday's vlog, it says something about Monday on it. I mentioned my blog, and in case you didn't or you don't watch that one, I'm having problems with my blog page. I can't reply to any comments, so if you could do me a favor and go to my blog page by following the link in the description box, find one of the posts you like, and at the bottom of it, it'll say comment, and leave a comment, and then if you want, you can let me know here in a comment that you did that for me, so that I can go and look and see if I can't reply to that. I don't know how to fix it, so if any of you guys have any ideas, that's fine. But if you say clear your cookies, clear your cache or cache, C-A-C-H-E, or things like that, platform, what was it, format platforms and stuff like that, don't waste your time, because I don't understand what any of that is, and I won't be doing it. So I don't know if I'm going to be giving up on this blog page and starting all over on a different one, or what. I don't know. But we'll find out soon enough. So the sooner I can get more people to reply on the blog, leave a comment on the blog, the sooner I can figure out if this is going to work for me or not. I already did an update on my laptop. I already restarted my laptop. I did everything I know how. So I'm basically done. I'm done messing with it, because I just don't know what else to do. And so because of that, I'm very discouraged, and I stopped all writing. I stopped working on the one that I'm doing, and I haven't started anything new. I just have no desire to work with something that isn't working for me. It makes no sense. I want to be able to reply to comments, and because I love the interaction. I love interacting with you guys on here, and that's one of the things I look forward to the most. Not how many views did I get, just who wrote what, so that I can reply. That's what I look forward to. It is raining a lot more now, which isn't good. It's not good for those people that have to bring my groceries out. No. And I'm just gonna pull right in here. Number 4. There we go. And my back is empty and unlocked. I don't even have to get out. I could just sit here and wait. It's been 21 minutes now. Wow. 21 minutes now. Then they said it would be 21 minutes. That's mysterious. Kind of creepy too. I'm gonna lock this. So, oh boy. Here he comes. Hold on. All right, I'm on my way home. I did Walmart and Sam's Club. The guy seemed a little agitated that he had to work in the rain. I apologized for the rain, but anyway, he gave me a coupon for $10 off my next order of $50 or more, which is easy because mine are always $100 or more every 2 weeks. Now, 2 weeks ago, I called to complain about something, and I got a refund and $10 off my next order. And I was able to apply that code last night for this order, and I got $10 off. Actually, it was $10.26 off. That's what my discount was, and I don't know why. But anyway, I had a couple substitutions. I don't substitute much. I uncheck the box and I go down individually and hit substitute for a couple things. And I got the light sour cream and the kidney beans were substituted for the name brand because they didn't have them in the Walmart brand, and supposedly you don't get charged the extra if they don't have what you asked for. So we'll see when I get to look at my final receipt that I didn't get yet. And they didn't have some of the paints that I asked for. They didn't have my chef salad, which I was planning to eat today later on. They didn't have my ragu pizza sauce. And there was something else. I know there was more. I was surprised at so many things that they didn't have. And then he said that they had some of my acrylic paints, not all of them, and they kept trying, he said someone kept trying to put your acrylic paints in someone else's order. I'm like, great. So I'm gonna have to go over my order and the receipt with a fine-tooth comb to make sure I got everything like I'm supposed to, or I'm gonna be calling again. So anyway, I went to Sam's Club, and it was raining pretty good then. I needed my umbrella. My feet got wet, so the whole time I was walking through the store, I was cold because my feet were wet and cold. Hi, Kia! And you could hear the rain. It just got really bad once I got inside. You could hear it hitting the roof, and I thought, how am I going to get this stuff in the car? I only went there for 2 things, and I did get my caramel premier protein. I'm trying really hard not to be too excited about that. I got a nice big rotisserie chicken for $4.98, I think it is. I'm excited about that for later on. And then I grabbed some what is it? Fajita chicken. It's a double bag of the already cooked chicken strips that are like seasoned with fajita seasoning. And I just thought I would make myself some wraps here and there now and then. I haven't done that in a long time. And when I did that kind of eating, I lost weight every week. So I like to saute onions and peppers, and I buy the frozen strips. And I just dump them in the frying pan with some olive oil spray. And I season them with a little fajita seasoning in a little packet. If I'm out of it, I just use taco seasoning because I just want that little bit of flavor in there. And I throw in a can of black beans, rinsed and drained well. And then I add the chicken at the last minute because it's already cooked and you're only warming it through. And then that mixture gets put onto my Olay wraps that are only 1 point each. And then you can put your low-fat sour cream or your non-fat Greek yogurt on there if you like. And I use taco sauce, mild taco sauce. I have Taco Bell and Ortega, and I really think I prefer the flavor of the Ortega better than the Taco Bell brand. And that's my chicken fajitas or steak if I choose the beef strips, which I didn't. I just got the chicken for 0 points. So I'm gonna enjoy some of that this week because I'm trying to eat as good as I can, as I have been for some meals, but still giving in to some other things. Like I don't know if I got my cookies or not. I ordered a little pack of 3 cookies for 98 cents, and they said pumpkin. So, but when it came to the substitution time, I clicked yes to substitute that because they also have chocolate chip and some kind of macadamia, white chocolate macadamia, just 3 little cookies in a bag. That's it for 98 cents. And I thought, when I'm in the mood for something sweet like that, let's go ahead and have 3 cookies and be done with it. So if they don't have the pumpkins, maybe, just maybe, I got one of the other 2 flavors, unless that was one of the substitutions that they didn't have for me. I don't remember. He just went down a list of a bunch of stuff they didn't have. The most ever. Sometimes they have everything I asked for. Sometimes it's one little thing. So we'll see. I'm in a dark place right now. But that's okay because the light of Jesus shines through me no matter where I go. Oh, I'm going to have fun bringing all this stuff in the house. Oh, the agony of it all. Where's your kid when you need them? No, they got to be in work. Working to pay for the rent. So I guess I'll just get wet. I have my little shopping cart with me. I take it out of the back and I put it down on the floor in the back seat. So I've always done that to keep the back open for the groceries, and then I can just pull that out. Because, you know, it took a little learning. When you come home from the grocery store and you open up the trunk and there's your cart underneath all your groceries, and you're like, all right. So you learn. I'm trying to remember if there were any other updates or if I should just end this now. Oh, my left sandal is quite wet. Ugh. Oh, I got a new pair of sneakers a while back, and I hardly wore them because it's summertime and I wear mostly sandals. And these sneakers are the same sneakers that I have. I think they're Easy Spirit walking shoes, all white, and I got them at Super Shoes. And my old pair was $60, and this pair was $70. And last Christmas I got a gift card from my daughter for that shoe store, because back then I told her that I need to get more sneakers, and she got me a $75 gift card. So this summer I finally got around to getting more sneakers, and I found the same thing and I tried them on. They did feel a little snugger than the ones I was wearing, but I figured that's because the ones I had on were so old and stretched out and everything, you know. So I got them anyway, and every time I wear them it hurts the outside of my right big toe. No, my right little toe on the outside on the right foot. And the last time I wore them I was limping to get into the house. I couldn't stand it. It was so painful. And I took them off. I took my socks off and I had a bump. And I was like, OMG, Chrissy, is this a corn? Is this what a corn looks like? So of course I had to spend some quality time with Google and figure out all about corns and what they are and how you get them and how you treat them and blah, blah, blah. So I haven't worn any sneakers since. I've been just wearing sandals. And it says if you don't wear the troublesome shoe anymore, the callus will go away. And a callus is something that is formed to protect the skin in the area that's being disturbed. So I've been disturbing my pinky over the summer. And now I have two pair of old sneakers, the ones I told you about, and another pair from 2008. They're 10 years old. My daughter bought them for me from Boscov's for a cruise we were going on. It was April. Why do I remember that? And I still have those. Those are also very good sneakers. Of course, I'm not a kid anymore. Well, number one, I'm not outgrowing my shoes every 6 months. And number two, I'm not out playing in the mud and climbing trees. So that's why my shoes last so long. But neither one of those older pair bother my corn, I guess I now have. So she said stop wearing the new sneakers because I just keep trying to wear them. I keep trying to break them in. I reached inside the shoe to feel for something irritating that could be cut out or whatever. I don't think we have the receipt anymore. I could look. I don't know if they would take them back. They've hardly been worn. I've probably worn them 6 times and never in the mud or to climb trees with, so I'm good. But because of the length of time it's been a couple months at least, I don't know what they will do. Maybe if I tell them it was summertime so I hardly wore them, and each time I wear them they hurt my pinky, but I keep trying to break them in, but they're breaking me. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, looks like I need to get a new pair of sneakers because those just aren't working on my pinky toe. I never had a corn before, so I'm very upset. I know they have those little moleskin pads that you can put on with a little hole. It looks like a little donut, I guess, so that you can continue wearing shoes without it affecting it. So, darn it, that's what I was going to look into on Walmart before I placed my order, to see if they have stuff like that on the Walmart pickup or not. It's hardly raining at all here. I can turn this down a little bit if I know how. Alright, I turned it down. That was hard. So, that's my corn story. I love corn, but not that kind. So I don't think we're ever having fall. Nope. I think we're going to go from summer to winter. That's what I feel. Because this is the... Shh, I'm talking. This is the time of year where we should be enjoying sweater weather. You know, the cool, crisp air. Going for nice walks. And before it gets cold. But it hasn't cooled down. We may have had a couple cool days within the last couple weeks, but it is hot and it is muggy. And of course today now it's raining, so it's even muggier. But it was muggy this morning before it even rained. Yeah. So, did I tell you about... Yes, I did. I told you about Sam's Club. Wow. And that wasn't too long ago either, was it? But I noticed it wasn't raining as hard when I was checking out, and then I realized, that's right, there's no bags. They don't have bags or anything, you just gotta carry this stuff. Well, when I got in there, a lady gave me a bag for my umbrella. She was giving everybody umbrella bags because she didn't want water to drip throughout the store. And so when I got outside of the main store area, I took my umbrella out of the bag and I shoved my fajita chicken strips in there, and then I closed that all up and shoved that in my purse. So I'd have my purse, I got my keys out, and I had my umbrella, and then I put the rotisserie chicken on top of the Premier Protein box and heaved that up to hold, and that sucker's heavy, and the rotisserie chicken was a lot heavier than I thought it would be, and because I didn't want to have to deal with a cart with just 3 little items, you know. So I came walking out like that and made it to my car. It was raining nicely, but not terribly like it was when I got there, so it was nice. And I heard people complaining, when I got here it was nice out, so I didn't bring my umbrella. Now what? Dump truck behind me making noises. I kind of like this view better in this car than my last view because you get to see a little more of the outside as I pass. Not that there's much to look at today in the rain. That dump truck is gaining up on me. Yeah, go ahead. There's a car right there. You're gonna have to slow down. What are you dragging? What is that? Now I can't see. Here we are, back at the homestead. Up the hill and over the bump. Pretty soon this bump won't be here anymore, and I'll be glad for it. Oh, I got rid of that phone case that I had, the purple one with the glitter and the glow-in-the-dark stuff. I've been trying to get it off, and I just couldn't get it off for weeks. I would try every now and then. I finally got my my knife out, and I had to cut it and tear it apart, and I threw it away. I was so glad. It was so heavy, and my pop socket was like perfectly centered, which isn't good. It needs to be lower. And I put on the last one that I had on, which is the one I got when I got this phone a couple months ago, and it's absolutely perfect, and I'm excited. But I do need to do a wish haul because I just got another. I felt the package, so I know it's another cell phone case. Where are we? Really close to this car. But I'm good here, so I'm gonna stay. All right, I really need to do a wish haul because I've got like 9 things on my dresser now waiting to be opened, so I gotta get to that. All right, I'm sorry this is so long. I gotta go and get all this stuff in the house. I'm not gonna continue my day. This was just the weigh-in update, even though I didn't go to Weight Watchers. Do you know that they're replacing the weeklies, the little mini magazine we get, with one piece of paper. It's like as thick as cardstock, and on one side they've condensed the weekly into the one side, and on the other side is a recipe. And that's just another way of them going green. But I knew they were going to mess with our weeklies. I knew it. So I think this week was the first new one that was going to be rolling out, and I don't care that I'm missing it. It doesn't matter. We'll pick it up next week, 2 days after my birthday, after I've gained like 30 pounds, right? No, Lord! And there goes another nail. There it goes. It's gone. I'll fix that later with my teeth. I'll fix it real good. All right, gotta go. Talk to you later, and until then, be blessed.